Hello princesses! Today I'm going to be talking about the LILYBYRED Romantic Liar Mousse Tint Mini Kit. I have the mini kit in pink and black. However, I did not bring the boxes with me. I've just got a whole bunch of mini lip products. I'm just having a look for the sets as well, and on Beauty Box Korea it looks like the black set is sold out. So I will have to investigate and see if I can find these somewhere else. I don't believe that there are that many other places selling LILYBYRED that are international, so I will have to have a look for you guys. Honestly, there aren't that many places that sell LILYBYRED. I'm trying to find a product description because the actual links that I have don't really have a product description, so I'm not really sure what these are supposed to be doing, and I feel like I'm missing one. One of them is somewhere else. That's okay. And I cannot find any product description in English. If I find something later on, I will insert something here. If not, we're just going to go with the fact that they're moussey lip products, and that will be okay. So the packaging of these products is quite interesting. I did really like that they came in minis because I love a good mini. I am very rarely going to make my way through a full-size lip product, and it just makes my life so much easier if I can have things in minis, which sounds so strange, but I have so many products at home you would not believe. Also, if you're new, this is not my house. I'm at my parents' house during summer and I can't see, so I have my glasses on today, but it probably don't make any difference. So for this one I have two sets for the pink collection and the black collection. They kind of have mixed colors from each, just the tin is the other color. So one tin is pink and one tin is black, and then the rest of them are all minis from number 1 to number 8. So the minis come in a little square plastic tube. I sometimes find these a bit difficult to open, like they are quite stiff. Some of them are okay. The more you do it, the easier it is. But it is kind of there. I did have trouble opening some of them for their applications. And then there are 8 colors in total. They have a little doe foot applicator that makes them really easy to apply. Even though they are teeny tiny, you can still you have enough to hold on to. So it's an okay size, and because it's square, it's really easy, even though they are teeny tiny. So I'm going to try out number 1 as a gradient. Actually worked quite well. I apologize for the horrendous rain noise if you can hear it. It just started pouring down. So this works really well as a gradient. I think it looks really pretty. It blends out really nicely as well with the lips. I haven't actually tried these as gradients today, but it's actually really easy to blend because it has that silicone-y feeling. So it is quite nice. And then I'm just going to do a full layer now. So this is number 1. It's a really pretty red that's kind of more like an orange than anything else, but I still do really like it. It actually looks really bright on camera, but not that bright in real life. So this is number 1. Number 2 is a really pretty pink, so I'll do a gradient with this as well. Let's hit my teeth with that. This one tastes like peaches. So this is what this one looks like as a gradient. It's a little bit less successful because it is a little bit closer to my own lip color. So this is one that I would probably use in conjunction with a slightly darker color. So I'd use this one as a face, and then I'd use a darker color like number 1 on the very inner part so that I could create a proper gradient. So now I'll do a full lip look. So this is what number 2 looks like. This is unsurprisingly one of my favorites in the whole bunch. I just think that it looks really nice and flattering. It's not too pinky pink, but it's also not running into sort of like the peach territory either, although it does smell a lot like peach. I'm trying to like look at the pictures, because I don't know if the pictures in the box actually, because I have the minis obviously, I don't know if the pictures in the box have anything to do with the color or anything, because number 2 has got donuts around it. It doesn't taste like donuts, so I don't know, but this is number 2. Number 3 is a bit of a darker pink, so again I will do a gradient with this one, or I'll attempt to do a gradient with this one first. This one normally would gradient better I think, but my lips are starting to get slightly stained, but it does look really pretty. This is probably a color that I would use more as a more as a base for like a darker color, because it is closer to the lips, my own lip tone. So I'll do a full layer now. I'm trying to figure out what this one tastes like. I think it tastes like strawberries. So this is shade number 3. I really like this one as well. It's more like a strawberry color. So I think that it looks really nice on the lips as a full lip color. It's a little bit more of like an orangey sort of tone than the previous pink is. Previous pink is like very pinky pink, and this is like a little bit more like maybe rosy, I guess is probably a better way to describe it. It does taste overwhelmingly like strawberry though. So this is shade number 3. Number 4 is starting to get more into the peachy and the orangey sorts of colours. So again, because this one is a lighter colour, it doesn't gradient as well, but I do think it looks really nice, really sheared out. Like I love the colour that this looks like at the moment. It's not really a gradient, it's just like really sheared out, that's all. And then this is what it looks like as a full lip colour. I actually really like this one. It's the perfect sort of like, I can't even really call it peach because it's, maybe I can call it peach. In the camera it looks super peach. In real life it doesn't look quite as peachy, but it does look really nice. I think this one tastes like peach. I think they all have a different taste and a different scent, but pretty certain this is peach. Sometimes like when you taste too many of them in a row, like they just taste like something and you don't know what it is, and that's kind of getting to the point now. So this is number 4. Number 5 is more of a nudish kind of pink. Oh, I can't open that one. These ones are, I mean, they're minis, but like the click to actually open them, start with and close them is real hard. Like you really have to use a bit of arm power there. So this is number 5 as a gradient, and I definitely prefer it as a gradient than a full lip color. It's kind of like a nude brown red kind of color. It's a bit of a confusing one, but this does look quite pretty, I have to say. It's just sheared out than a gradient really. And this is how it looks as a full lip color. Again, I don't particularly like this. Maybe I'm kind of upgrading it to like a dark nude or orangey brown, a little bit of red tones in there. I don't know. I think it actually looks kind of nice on my skin tone, to be honest. It's just not my preference. So this is shade number 5. Number 6 is like a deep burgundy. This makes a pretty cool gradient, to be honest. I quite like this. I could make it a bit more intense just there. Oh yeah, that one's pretty cool. Love this one as a gradient. What does that taste? The picture suggests it should be blueberry, but maybe. So this one is number 6, which is the more vampy kind of burgundy red. I think that it's pretty cool. It's definitely not one that I reach for, and definitely not one that I'm going to get a whole lot of wear out of, but I do think that it looks really pretty neat. I do apologize also because the light is really fading away now. It's really starting to leave. So this is number 6. Then we have number 7, which looks kind of like a cherry pie sort of thing. This one doesn't gradient so well, mostly because my lips are super stained. It wouldn't be that bad normally, but lots of swatches in a row will do that to us. So I can't taste this one though. So this is number 7. I think that this color is gorgeous. Surprisingly, on camera it looks a lot different. In real life it doesn't look quite as orangey, but it is a really pretty color nonetheless. So this is shade number 7. And then lastly we have shade number 8, which is the lightest peachy color. This one is gradienting terribly because it is super light on stained lips, so I'm gonna just ignore that. So this is shade number 8. It's not a color that I would necessarily usually go for, but it is really pretty actually. It's leaning slightly pinker because my lips are a little bit stained, so what I'll do is I'll attempt to do some like day-to-day looks for you guys now that I have a little bit more time up my sleeve for reviews, and so you can see what it looks like with some different makeup, different hair, different clothing and things like that. But I think that this one is so nice. It's actually a beautiful peach color. I really enjoy this one. So this is shade number 8. So this is what number 8 looks like when my lips are not stained. It is quite bright. That's better. It's a really nice pretty pinkish sort of peach color. I think that the swatch, even with the staining, still looked pretty accurate, to be honest, because the pigmentation is pretty good. But I thought I would show you guys what it looks like with a different sort of eye look as well, which I just filmed with using the Etude House Bake House palette as well, so same as the first ones. So overall I was actually really liking these lip products until I put one on just before. I am on holiday and I'm gonna be honest, I've been eating poorly and not drinking enough water. And as a result, my lips are so dehydrated and flaky and disgusting. And these tints do not make them look better. That is for sure. So my lips still look flaky and disgusting, and they're not particularly sticking that well to the center of the lips. So I only just put this one on recently, and you can see it's already totally gone from the center. Or maybe you can't see that. Maybe only I can see that, but I can see it. And I can feel it, and I can see and feel the lip flakes. It's not doing a very good job of hiding them. But I do actually enjoy the overall range. I think there are some really pretty colors in there, and I'm actually very taken by number 8. It's a really beautiful peach. I have to really try not to wear it all the time because I wanted to try out more of the other colors. But to be honest, this is the first time that I'm wearing makeup since I left Hamilton for the whole holiday. Since I stopped working, I haven't even put makeup on apart from today when I was going out to see a friend. So I really just haven't had the chance to use the other ones all that much that I could take, you know, photos and videos of. I did try them out when I was back in Hamilton, but I was like, got all holidays to wear test these, I won't take any footage, and then didn't wear makeup at all the whole time, so that kind of failed. But I did at least get the majority of the footage filmed the first time. So overall, I really enjoy the colors of these products, and I really like the packaging as well. I think that the tiny minis are so good, and if you wanted to try them out, it's a really great way of trying out a whole bunch of colors and then seeing which ones you might want to buy full price and in the big sizes too, because essentially, you know, minis are not designed to last forever or anything. They're really to try the formula, to try the colors, or if you're like me and you travel a lot, to put them all in the travel bag, because there was no way I was going to fit, you know, oh my god, I just dropped a whole bunch of them, 8 of these as full sizes into my travel bag. I do have a little bit of reservation for the fact that they don't feel and look very good on very dry lips, but in this instance I would just say that because I have had nice lips and they look beautiful on nice or better maintained lips, I think it's just because of my poor lip maintenance that they do look bad. However, if you are on serious acne medication like Accutane and you can't maintain properly moisturized lips, like I knew that I couldn't, it's not a product I would recommend. And if you have, you know, if you don't want to maintain your lips or whatever, it's not a product that is going to flatter drier lips, which I think is important because not everybody has the time or the effort or the genetic predisposition to have beautiful, full, juicy, plump lips, because I know I don't. But otherwise, overall, I really like the collection. I'm glad that I got the minis because I definitely won't be keeping all of them, but I'm very taken by number 8, the peach, and I think that I might actually buy that one full size. Who knows? I do need to go and swatch it against all of the other peaches in my collection because I need to stop buying things. So that is something for a future video, I think. So thank you guys so much for watching this review, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!